Hey, what's up? I'm here today to react to the Abba and Preach Red Pill teaches you how to train your wife. It's worse than you could imagine. These these red pill dudes are such cornballs. Like just insanely just hypocrites. But let's start this video.
Relationship from an expert.
I'm going to the bathroom.
All right.
What?
I told you I don't commit to women who take their phones into the bathroom.
I just forgot this one time, okay?
Okay.
So, are we good then?
Yeah, I called you an Uber.
How insecure do you have to be to think, and okay, people cheat from the bathroom, whatever, but like, how insecure do you have to be that paranoid of your woman cheating because she's away for, oh no, 5 extra minutes? You gotta be just a complete idiot in order to even think some shit like that.
This is so petty.
Call it what you want, but this is how I move, and you've known this from the start.
Ladies, don't pretend you've never texted an ex in the bathroom.
Or swipe for sausage on Tinder while in the shower.
Or God knows what else you don't want your man to find out about.
This is so bad. I agree with Preach. This is so bad. Like, it's so cringy. People act like this. Like, in actuality, people act like this.
Hey, Kim wants to go to a concert tonight.
Cool.
Can I go?
What are you asking me for? I'm not your father.
Well, you said you don't commit to women who go to concerts.
Indeed, I did.
So what happens from here?
Well, you can either choose to go to the concert or stay in a relationship with me.
All right. Let's keep going.
Oh my gosh. Now you can actually see me. My bad. To be that insecure, to not allow your woman to go to a concert is wild. Like this is why I cannot miss these red pill dudes like getting to what they preach, because it's like the vast majority of these dudes are such hypocrites. Not only are they openly sexist, they lie, they scam, they steal from their fans. Half of them, which I will react to the videos of them, half of them pay for women for sex. Some people, like some others, they directly go against what they preach. It's like, bro, if people believe in these dudes, these are your manly men, these are your real men, your alphas, nigga, you crazy. Like, you crazy. Y'all are crazy.
Open the car door for the lady for the date. That's good. Oh, ladies first for now. Obviously, once you get married, tell that whore to open up all the doors for you. But at the beginning, you do ladies first.
Reservation for Donovan Sharp. How do you pronounce your name, by the way?
Dahlia.
Dahlia?
Yes.
Him asking her this woman's name is considered light flirting. That's what these red pill dudes consider light flirting. If people believe this shit, like, it's
I was flirting. How do you pronounce your name, Adelia?
crazy.
I'm sorry. I like how he says convo / light flirting with the hostess in front of your girlfriend. In caps, in front. You want to make sure she sees you light flirt.
Yeah, be a man.
It's better.
Garbage.
Can't figure it out. It was recent.
Guys, make sure you walk in front of your woman. Do not let her walk in front of you, because the man comes first, and if she behind you, she can see if you got cakes or not. Pause.
What you just said made no sense.
Huh? What'd I just say? Pause.
Pause.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah. Sus.
The only place I've been with my girl I walk first is places I don't know.
Fair.
Like, let's say we're not in the country. Let's say we go to Cuba, right?
You're just protecting.
It's just that.
Yeah,
It's just old school way of doing things.
Yeah,
but
if a bullet comes flying, you dying.
it's just fine.
Okay, you know what?
I mean, somebody come with a knife, I'm like,
It's a job.
and I could do the whole thing when I die in her arms, you know?
Yeah.
Not like a real man.
Yeah, there she go.
Stupid.
You know what makes you die like a real man?
What?
If you got a mustache. All you hairless motherfuckers in your late 20s can't grow a beard.
I can't grow a beard.
I can't grow a beard.
Thank you.
I'm not supposed to let them do
I can't. I'm like Preach. I can't grow a beard. That's all I got. Well, at first I was gonna actually disagree with Preach there. Like, why would you go for it? Because I've always been taught, hey, ladies first. But now that I think about it, the way he explained it, if you don't know where you at and something pop off, that do make sense to be like, hey, hold on, wait a minute. We in this shady ass area. We in this dark alley. Let me see. It makes perfect sense. Yeah.
You're supposed to say this is a choice, you brave man. You brave man.
Choice.
Avant-garde. Yeah, you got beard, I got patches.
Shit.
There's a little Asian kid who needs hair. I send it to them.
Send it to me.
Give it to me.
Okay, so she is going to do for appetizer. She's going to go with the wood grilled corn, aged cheddar, or spiced bacon. For dinner, she's going to go with the field green salad and the.
This is so cringe. She can't even look in the waiter's direction. Are you serious right now? With hashtag well-trained woman. Who are these people? Why do they have a platform on YouTube? On any website? Who is it? Who does dude think he is?
The wood grilled Maine lobster tail. I am going to go with the lobster bisque for appetizer, and then I'm going to go with the lamb loin, Kona crescent lamb loin.
She looked like she's like kidnapped, like she's a hostage, like she's some kind of like, I don't know if I can even say this on YouTube, some kind of like illegal circuit or something. I don't know the verbiage to say what I really want to say, but bro, she looks like she's a hostage. She's literally like, help me. He picked this up willingly?
Medium.
Hashtag well-trained women that can still end up cheating on you. Stop.
You're doing a lot too. And if I'm the waiter, I'm like, what's wrong with this one? Her eyes glued to the floor. She held hostage? So your girl can't make contact with the waiter. Why? Hold on. Why? I just want to hear why. Oh, because it's disrespectful. I'm the man. She should only be looking at me. Let me ask you, when your girl goes to work, does she look people in the eyes, or does she never make eye contact? Does she see a male customer and then avert her gaze? Like, what are we talking about? Are guys?
No, because if she does that, she goes to work. There's men at work. She might be cheating. It's like, bro, you cannot be this insecure about your life. You really cannot be this insecure. And this dude looks like he's about 40. My guy, there's people half your age that are more mature than you. And you're supposed to be some kind of male expert?
So insecure now.
Sorry for pausing a lot.
Okay? And I mean it. You have to be deeply terrified of being hurt by somebody to think that her making eye contact with somebody at a service job is an issue. And you think that's a sign of well-trained. Dude, I think you just need some therapy. I think you need to do some healing. Because I've seen some videos of past traumas you had, and it sounds like you're still living with them.
Mm-hmm.
That's so fake. How does somebody coincidentally come up while you coming out and then you got picked that? That's so cringe. So fake. That's so fucking fake.
Yeah,
It's a fraud. He's not even acting
Oh
like that.
my
with the girl.
god.
I think
He doesn't even act like that. They're setting up this shit and they're in it together, and that's it. He said, you know what? That's how we're gonna bamboozle a whole bunch of people. Are you in or not? You're gonna play a role. Maybe that's the role playing game that they do, like in the bedroom, and that extends to, you know what? Let's make some money with that, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna play that. I'm that kind of guy, but I'm not. But that's a con.
Meet the Transformer Table 4.0 collection. Furniture that's functional. Experience it.
That's a con. That's not real. That's not how he really acts. He's not really like that with his girl. And it's just really just to get you guys. And I don't even know if it works or whatever, but no, that's not it. The acting is so bad. It's not real shit. It's not real. It's scripted. It's so bad. It's so bad. If you really, that's entertaining, but that's not it. That's not what it is. That's not what it is.
At all.
If you really think
The
that
real
that's
world.
really how life works, god damn, my guy.
No.
Well, you're sad too. That's not how life works. That's not how any of this works.
so. Now we're gonna hear an origin story from Donovan himself at 32.
I'm gonna give you guys the Reader's Digest version. I started
Okay.
paralegal school when I was 31 years old, and there's this hot 19-year-old in my class. We took a shine to each other immediately, right? It was a great relationship. We spent every day together. Blah 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 blah. Red flag number one that I didn't even think about. One day I had a
Cap, 19-year-old ain't going for you, man. No.
headache in class. She says, "What's wrong?" I said, "Well, I've got a headache." She's like, "All right." Reaches into her purse and she gives me this big white pill. I'm like, "What is that?" She says, "It's Vicodin." What's a 19-year-old doing with a bag full of Vicodin, right? Red flag number two, she had homemade tattoo on her wrist. Stay with me. Red flag number three, she had a 6-year-old. She was 19 years old who had a 6-year-old, which means what class? She had her child at 13, which means she was having at 12. It gets even better. The baby daddy was in prison at the time we were dating.
Oh.
Statutory EPAR. Here's the reason why they didn't throw the book at him with Jessica's Law. It's because she testified to the jury that she seduced him, and the jury actually bought it.
Cap!
Which part?
Cap!
Which part?
All the parts. All the parts. The whole thing.
You know
All the
what's real?
parts.
All cap.
Why?
Caps. It's
Yeah,
all
it's a
caps.
lie. I don't.
That's caps.
Why do you don't believe it's real?
That's cap.
A jury's not gonna believe.
They're not gonna.
No.
In America, I've seen worse.
Even in America, nigga, that's not gonna happen. Younger, like, come on, that's a lie. This whole, I'm saying, I've not heard this. This whole story he about to do for these last few minutes of this video, all a lie. I'm saying it right now. That's my prediction. It's a lie.
She left her account open on my computer on Facebook. I scrolled through, saw all kinds of stuff, drove to her place. I said, "I want you to be honest with me. Have you cheated on me?" I wanted her to lie to me, and I wanted her to lie to me so I could just keep up the delusion. She said, "Honestly, yes. That is the worst emotional pain I've ever felt in my life. To this day, I never will." Dude, I went to her bathroom, I puked, ripped off the necklace. She's blowing me up at work all day long. I'm sorry. I can't pick up the phone. So finally, I picked up the phone. She's like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, da-da-da-da." She's like, "Look, I want to come to your place. I have a birthday surprise for you." So she comes over, she has like this little cupcake, and she bought me a watch that she knew I was looking at. Then she turns around and lifts up her shirt. There was my name tattooed on the small of her back. Dude, my hand to the man. So I was back in her clutches. It was all downhill from there. Guys, this story gets so much worse.
How old were you?
I was 31. I was 31 years old. Yeah.
So you was 13 years this girl senior moving like this. You was her senior moving like this. You could have been like your age. You could have been like a brother, her older brother. and you was moving like this. And also, like I said, this whole story is cap. That girl ain't get no. That girl did not get your name tattooed on her. Stop.
Hold up. I believe this is real.
I don't.
At 31 years of age, you got played by a 19-year-old.
But also, even if it's a lie, if it's a lie and you got played like this, it's embarrassing. If this the truth and you got played like this, it's doubly embarrassing. This whole thing is fucking embarrassing. Why would you admit this willingly on the internet? Like, what? You gonna... Exactly. Like, what? And people believe these people. Like, people... Sorry, I didn't mute it for a second.
The car that I had was paid for because I paid cash for it. It broke down. I didn't have a job, so I couldn't get it fixed. I'm evicted. I ended up having to live with a couple of her drug addict friends in a quasi crack house, and I kept trying to get back with her. September 16th, baby daddy gets out of prison. Okay, baby daddy gets out of prison. I called her up on September 15th. I said, you know what? I can't do it. I think you still love Ben. I can't do it anymore, dude. She cried her eyes out. Hung up the phone. I stayed up all night long. I couldn't sleep. So I called her up. I called her up the next day. I was like, hey, meet me at this gas station. Then I called up my brother and I borrowed $800. He gave me $800. I went to the jewelry store. I bought her a ring, proposed to her. I proposed to her. Listen, I'm telling you.
Your brother should smack the shit. Like, your brother should honestly smack you in your face for that. He was 31 years old, supposedly. She was 19, again, supposedly. And you just come off as a complete cornball. You seem like you come off as a cornball then, and now you come off as a cornball now. And yet, there's actual grown men that believe this cringe.
This guy was a cornball at 18 when he frauded his father. He was a cornball at 31 as a career criminal who was borrowing money from his family to buy a ring for a crackhead 19-year-old. And he's a cornball in his 40s when he's lying about his girl being a single mom, even though he said he would never date a girl like that. This guy just stays being a cornball. Now, I don't like to judge people for their past, but when your past looks like your present, boo-boo. I mean, bruv, she's 19. It's not that special. She's an it's not that special. The only reason you think it is...
Because you don't get him.
It's because you're a loser.
Exactly.
That's it. And it's okay. But when you're getting on these platforms, you're trying to educate men like you top dog, but then we just have to look at your history and find out,
with this.
You bottom bitch.
Telling you. Listen, it gets worse. It gets worse. I swear to God. People wonder why I speak with such conviction about these things. Dude. Look. It gets worse. It gets worse. So she says yes, right? So now, all of her friends are like, oh, she's getting engaged. Well, eventually she started getting the baby daddy behind my back. Of course. So we were in this love triangle. Anytime she was pissed off at me, she'd go and Kim. Anytime she was pissed off at him, she would come and me. So finally on Thanksgiving, this girl calls me up and tells me that she was now engaged to be married to Ben, right? I'm crushed, I'm heartbroken, I'm crestfallen. During the summer, she lost an exorbitant, and she was already a small girl. Yeah. She lost an exorbitant amount of weight. I found out that she was shooting heroin all summer long.
What? So you got seemingly scammed from a woman over a decade younger than you. You got cheated on. And she's a addict? My guy. What? And you willingly put this out on the internet as what? Some kind of boast? I agree with Preach right there. Like, bro, are you serious right now?
Okay. All right.
Yes.
You win, bro. I can see it. You were right.
Y'all.
Uh,
Goodness gracious.
Let's keep listening to this.
But it gets worse. Go on.
She got arrested for possession. The people I was staying with had called the cops and ratted her out. So now she's in jail, right? And of course, I have to save my fair maiden. I called up an old roommate and borrowed $1,350 to bail her out. She gets out, I love you, then goes right back to Ben. This is why people always wonder why I'm so passionate and I'm so sure. I have seen the worst. I've been in the worst of the worst situations. It is the worst situation I have ever been in.
Cap.
You a cornball.
That's my verdict. And that's it.
Yeah, man.
So you
Guy's a
wasted
big
$2,000
fraudster, and if
of
he's
people's
not
money.
Frauding, or he's not frauding, then he's a giant simp loser who basically took money from everywhere around him to finance.
I saw the worst of the worst. It was
Crackheads.
all your decisions. That's why you saw the worst of the worst. It was all you. Fuck you, me.
I mean, listen, I've taken some big L's. I've shared the stories here, but I was 19, 18. At 31, you were getting lost in the sauce over
31.
19-year-olds?
At 31, you should know better. Fuck that. At 19, you should have known better. At 18, that Abba said that he ripped off his dad. He should have known better. I don't really subscribe to the idea of, oh, well, you're only 18, 19, you don't know better. When I was 18, 19, I knew better. Like, no, man.
Good
Wow.
Lord. Well, hey, man, listen. I ain't got much commentary for this one. This guy's just a big dweeb. And every time I watch videos, I'm just like, this is the person you guys are taking cues from? This is the kind of relationship y'all want to emulate? Okay. You have to ask yourself, if he's one of the only or the few people spreading the truth, quote unquote, why is it that he can't apply any of that to his life to lead something that seems quite desirable? I mean, do you? Anything else you want to say?
Oh, absolutely not.
All right, let us know what you guys think in the comments.
All right, that's it. Yeah, just this whole thing just so cringe. Oh, and people really do follow this guy. Like, bruh. Wild. Alright, guys. Thank you for watching my reaction video. I'm going to react to more Red Pill Cringe eventually. Stay tuned. And if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you.